Republican Texas State Senator Bob Deuell is campaigning for his third term in office this fall. This is J.J. Smith with therockwallnews.com, and we're at the home of City of Rowlett Mayor John Harper and his wife Debra Harper, who are hosting a campaign reception for Senator Deuell this evening. We'll have a few comments from the senator in just a few moments.
I hadn't been mayor a week and I get a phone call. This is Bob Deuell. Do you know who I am? Oh yeah, I know who you are. He says, I didn't support you. I said, yeah, I know. And he made such light of it that we both laughed, and we've been close friends, I think, since then, and I appreciate him on so many counts, but that one sticks in my mind especially. There you go. That's the kind of person we have here tonight, Senator Bob Deuell. I hope you picked up one of the handouts that we put together, which really highlights all of his life. What a tremendous set of accomplishments in his personal life, in his professional life. What a wonderful wife he has. Marilyn, glad to have you here. Where can you find a practicing physician who will give up his practice, her practice, in order to serve the public for next to nothing? And that's what we have in Bob Deuell. He continues to practice medicine. He continues to be a leader in the state senate. I think he's going somewhere beyond that. He won't talk about it, but I believe he should go beyond that. And for me, it's just a matter of pride. Debra shares that. We always look forward to being with Bob and Marilyn anytime we can, because they're just a beacon. They're just a beacon. It's the kind of person that as an elected official I want to be. And he is serving us especially well. He's serving the state of Texas very, very well. So with all of that, let me introduce Bob Deuell.
All right. I guess I'll kind of turn around and do it. Thank you. And the mayor was very gracious about my endorsement of a lady who had been a long-time supporter and had walked door to door, so he understood that and all that. But thank you for being here. There are many people in this room that are responsible for me being in the Senate. 10 years ago, I was a family physician in Greenville and saw a need to have, I thought, someone with my background in education. I was on the school board and used to teach actually in healthcare, be in the Senate. And we ran in 2000, lost by a slim margin, won in 2002. So I've been in almost 8 years with the help of many, many people in this room, and I could go through and relate all that. My biggest help is my partner and my wife for 40 years. I know it's hard to believe it looking at her, but we have been married 40 years. And
I was 5.
You know, in West Virginia, where I was originally from, we do, you know. A lot of people really, they ask, why did you run? I mean, what got you interested in politics? Well, you have to understand that I was a professional musician, and we were the campaign band for Frank Rizzo and his mayoral campaign for Philadelphia, if you remember that story. I also played with Mark Russell, the political satirist in Washington, D.C. at the Marquee Lounge at the Shoreham in Washington. But probably my best training was that I played for 3 months with the Clyde Beatty Cole Brothers Circus, which has been great training for me. So Marilyn and I hadn't been married very long, and I said, well, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I have a job. The bad news is I got to go on the road for the circus for a while. It was actually very, very interesting work. But we've been very blessed. I like to say our 3 kids are out of college and all getting paychecks. One's married, no grandchildren yet, but we've been blessed, and I came up with a single mom, and Marilyn came up in not real money means as well, but we were able to do things because of a great country and a great education system. Marilyn is I won't say an art school dropout, but Marilyn was an artist that did not finish art school, and I'm a musician who didn't finish music school. But we decided that I would go to medical school, she would go to nursing school, and we did. We worked our way through school, and we lived in an environment where we could do that. And I want to preserve those type of things for kids, and I want people that are not from this country. Are you from Russia? Did you immigrate here? Are you?
Yes.
Yeah, but this has been a country of immigration and where people came because of a dream, and I want this country to continue to be that way, and I see us going in directions that make me think perhaps not. One of our sons is a physician who's still in his training in radiology, but I want the practice of medicine to be as rewarding for him. And there are other medical people here. There's been physicians and chiropractors and podiatrists and people in real estate and various other industries. And whatever you choose to do, I want you to be able to work hard and want your children to be able to work hard and follow their dreams. And I think it's part of laying down a foundation. And we're faced with a lot of challenges, and that's what motivates me.
Senator Deuell, thanks for visiting with us tonight. This is your third term that you're running for, am I correct?
Yes.
What are the issues that you think are most important at this point?
Well, I think providing an environment that our children can build their lives and have a good education and have access to health care and be able to follow whatever dream they've wanted to follow. My wife and I were able to do that as we grew up, and we were able to work our way through college and pursue our dreams. And I want to keep an environment where our children and grandchildren and future generations in Texas can do the same.
Now, the polls show that things look pretty good for Republicans. Are you confident? How do you feel about this race? And it's less than a month now, isn't it?
Well, the old adage is run unopposed or run scared. I'm opposed, so I'm running scared. But yeah, the numbers look good, but we've got to get out and work from our perspective as Republicans. I think we've laid good groundwork for the state. We have one of the lowest tax states in the nation. The economy is relatively better than any other state in the nation, and I think we're at a crossroads. Do we deviate from that, or do we start some other philosophy that may take us down a different path? And my 8 years of experience, I think, lends itself to keeping us on the right path of the free enterprise system, of faith and family and conservative values.
Great. Well, Senator Deuell, thanks very much.